You ready? Are you ready?
Why'd you do what you did? Like,
his name's Endri.
Sophia was like screaming at you.
At me?
Yeah.
She's running away into the field. He's like, Shosana, or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Really?
No.
You never heard that? That's
What?
like
That is freaky as fuck.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Episode 6. We have another guest, our second guest. It was a surprise. I didn't expect us to choose him.
It's going to be a good one.
me neither.
I'm glad we did.
His name's Endri. He's our friend.
The best one.
And you know, I have a good question for you when we actually start, because we're going to go into our fact check first and then we'll talk about how we know you and everything. So yeah, Endri is here, and I don't know why we chose him. We were at book club and somebody said, you should pick Dre next. I just texted Samir. I was like, let's pick Dre, and it
Let's
worked
get this
out.
out of the way.
Dre's the one.
And last episode we talked about a lot of politics. And
Yeah.
I have a lot of fact checks here that you might
And
be
you
able
just
to.
listen to it?
I did today.
Okay, good. So it's fresh in your memory. If you have anything
Somewhat,
to
yeah.
add to it.
Nothing to add.
No.
Nothing?
You guys didn't do bad.
Okay. I cut out a lot. Just joking. I'm like,
really did.
sound dumb as hell. Cut out. Okay, so we had a lot of facts because we talked about a lot last episode, so I'm just going to get down to them. Westerners, you would call the other people Easterners. That's confirmed. Or Eastern world or Orient world.
Okay.
Okay. Most countries in the EU, UK, US, Norway, Iceland, Switzerland, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand are the Westerners, considered the Westerners. So cohabitation before marriage, we were talking about how people who move in before they get married, there's a likelihood that they would get divorced over people who wait until they get married. Okay, so from the early 1970s to the early 2000s, there was a 33% higher chance of divorcing if you moved in before you were married. The risk is receding and likely overstated anyway.
Gotcha.
So whatever.
Is that only towards those years?
Yeah, that's what like the study.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about my mom getting married and how young she got married, and you asked like what did her classmates think. So before she got married, she went to Ferndale High School, and at Ferndale, what?
Nothing.
Oh,
It's kind of funny to think that your mom went to like Ferndale,
I know. So she went
Eisenhower.
so she went to Ferndale before she got married, and then everybody there was like counting down and excited for her and was like 4 days, and then she got married and moved to Ike, and nobody even knew really that she was married. Besides,
That's nice that we're excited.
yeah, besides like the lady that married my dad's cousin, because obviously she was like connected. That Paul Rudd Starbucks scene that we were talking about, I looked it up. It's so fucking funny.
It's hilarious.
I saved it, and I think we should play it
I
because
feel like I see it like once a month.
it's
at least.
so
Yeah, me too.
it's
All
so
the time.
funny,
Reels?
and it's not from. What did I say it was from? I said this is
I said
40.
it's from a movie or a show.
Yeah, I said it's from This
Oh,
Is
you named
40.
the movie?
Yeah, but it's actually from Role Models.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it up. Here it is.
Can I get a tall chai?
Large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti. Yeah, the biggest one you got. Venti is large.
No, venti is 20.
Danny.
Yeah. Large is large. In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
It's just like I want to watch that movie now because that scene is so funny. Okay, I have a lot on the loan forgiveness thing. Do you want to hear just like the quick points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Paraphrase.
It's up to $20K depending on the loan that you applied for. There's an application process, and it's coming out this month. You are eligible if you make under $125,000 for one person or $250 for a household.
Which is a lot.
That is ridiculous
That's
to
a
think
lot.
about.
That
'Cause
is
if you
a
make
lot.
over 125 or 250 as a couple, you can afford to pay your loans.
And by yourself
And 10 to
too.
20.
Whenever they're saying
20,000?
over 125, you don't have to.
No, over 125 you can't get the
loan.
loan forgiveness.
Yeah.
But if you make over 100,000, you can pay your
still
loan.
pay
Yeah,
off your loan.
100%, 100%.
20,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. If you're a dependent, it's based on your parents' income. You can get loan forgiveness if it was taken out before June 30th of this year.
July 1st, you're fucked.
Yeah, which is so crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's like who makes these decisions? But here's another thing. You see that article I sent you?
Yeah.
It will cost taxpayers money.
Yeah, I have it
Oh,
here.
100%. Where do you think it's
in
coming
the future?
from?
But everyone's telling me it's allocated for, it's paid for.
No, so how he did it was I think you have it on there, but it's for soldiers and veterans, the actual thing that paid off their loans. They did it like since 9/11 or something. He's using that method to include everybody else into loan forgiveness when it was initially made just for like veterans and stuff after 9/11.
Gotcha.
But Sorry, go
I don't
on.
have that in there, so thank you. I didn't read that anywhere either, but
Oh, he knows.
and I know
We
I
don't have
believe
to
you. I
fact
believe
check
you.
that.
And
check
it
it.
could fall through still because people are taking legal action, so it might not actually
People are
work out
taking legal action against
the loan forgiveness.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
damn.
Ted Cruz is one of the senators that's taking action against it.
Yeah.
And it could end up causing taxpayers $2,500, about $2,500. I mean, it's not like they're going to take $2,500 from us right away,
No,
but
that's what
it
it means. On
collect-
average, though, it said, I read that article, average 2,500. So, like, if you don't, it could be like 500, like
just
Like
depending
you
on
could be 500, me 1,000, you 2,500, and then if you're like super paid, like it'll be like 9,000 more.
yeah.
You know.
But that was done by a conservative advocacy group, so it could be biased, but it could be true
really
as well.
knows?
But who knows?
If you did make a payment during the pandemic, though, up to this point, you can get you can file to get that money-
Reimbursement.
to get a reimbursement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I have some fun facts on the Queen because we talked about her, and now she's passed away.
R.I.P.
You know
Today.
anything about the Queen?
No.
No.
Okay,
my-
so let
not
me
my
tell you
country.
about Queen Elizabeth. So Queen Elizabeth found out that she was going to be queen at 10 years old. Like she found out she was an
see?
heir, she was going to be the heir. So good job, Samir.
Thank you.
You said 7, but 10 is pretty close, and it's closer than what
Yeah,
I
I said
said.
like 7, something like 7. So that's what I meant.
Her uncle Edward abdicated the throne in December of 36, which means he like renounced it. He didn't want to be king anymore. He was king for less than a year. And then he didn't want to be king anymore because everybody condemned him because he married an American divorcee. So they were like mad at him, and he was like,
Wow.
"Screw this shit, peace out." So then they
Full
just
circle with homeboy.
with Harry.
That's crazy. to
I
leave your
know,
kingdom.
I know, I know.
He found a good girl though. He got the girl from Deal or No Deal. Prime time.
She was in other things too, but yeah. But then he just became the Duke of Windsor after that, which honestly probably is the better role and easier role. Then her dad, who was his younger brother, became king, and when he died pretty young, when she was 27, so that's when she became queen. Crazy, 27 years old.
So a lot of people like her, right? Consensus.
I don't know how they
Yeah,
feel
like-
about her in England.
Supposedly she devoted her life to like giving back to the people and stuff, but she did a lot of good things.
Yeah, I don't know what the crown really does or what they're really there for, because there's a prime
There's
minister.
not, yeah, they're just an image. They have
Yeah.
no power.
Yeah.
They have no power. That's
So-
why when people get mad, like we don't need that. It's like they have no power. They're not.
Yeah.
They're just an image.
They're cool. I like them.
I kind of like knowing that we got a queen running around somewhere.
There's queens
Like a real
everywhere.
queen. Yeah.
I mean, you think there's only one?
Yeah, there. I
queen?
mean, there are kings and
There's
other
kings and
monarchies,
queens,
but
so-
she's like the most famous one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
Which
England.
other countries? Name one. Name one queen or king. Do you know another one?
No, but like there's still so many tribal like.
There's
Countries
princesses,
and stuff.
princes.
But like, there's a king in Africa somewhere.
Oh,
In
I'm
some
sure.
country.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Lion.
Mufasa.
That's all we have for fact checking. And I was supposed to bring my dinner party today, but I couldn't pick.
Oh damn! I meant to ask you. Do you have
yeah.
one? Do you have like a top?
Yeah,
5
you
or-
you kind of went on a weird angle there with all the historians.
I like that,
How
though.
did- How's the feel on that
I
one?
had you were with Fia?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Everybody
Because
was.
as much as I love history and like all that stuff, like what am I gonna talk with George Washington about? You know, like
Ask
or
him kinda
Caesar,
what was
like
going on, like-
Julius Caesar was like, you're
yeah,
you're
like,
out of pocket
Julius
with
Caesar.
that one.
we have nothing in common.
I was thinking Nikola Tesla. I would add, if we were to do 10 people, I would add Nikola Tesla
Okay.
over Einstein, because initially I thought Einstein, but I'm like, no, I'd rather
Yeah.
have Tesla. Or like, give me like a pharaoh that was around like during like when the pyramids were being built, to ask to see who.
How did I do it?
How did you
Just
do it? What you
Murdering people.
You just
do?
want
Yeah, but,
answers.
like, how did they actually do it?
Tesla would have been a good one.
Tesla's
what
a
I'm
good
saying,
one.
you know?
Tesla's like more recent though.
But if I want to have fun, I'm gonna hang out with my friends. And like, and you said like, oh, I'm gonna try to think of a lit party. If you want a lit party, don't invite Obama. He would be fun.
No, I'm not.
He
I'm
would be
not
fun,
saying.
but it's not like you're
No,
gonna
I
have
didn't say lit. I said fun, enjoyable. I said not lit. Not
But
where
you
we're
could have a really
popping
fun party
bottles.
with some like great celebrities. Like one that would come on my mind would probably be like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
I think
Robert
he's
said that.
hilarious.
Jamie Foxx, I
Yeah.
love. His storytelling is amazing.
Like everything when he does impressions of other people
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
he's so funny.
Did you see
Yeah, I
that
love
recent one where he was doing an impression of Trump?
No,
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
recent
see
one
it.
I saw that.
Oh my god, it was so funny. Robert
He's
was
so good.
Sounded exactly like
It's
that.
so
so
good.
good.
Robert was listening to it, and I didn't see the phone, and Trump was talking, quote unquote. Trump was talking, and Robert's like, "Trump's such a G man, like trying to get under
Oh,
my
trying to
skin."
trick you?
Yeah, and I was like, you know, he goes, "It's Jamie Foxx." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that." Jamie Foxx is a really good one.
Yeah.
I like that one. But a lot of people agreed with me on the dinner party.
People agreed with me too, though.
Oh.
Luigi. Hold on, I can't think off the top of my head. I
You
wasn't
had the
ready for
king
this.
of the Roman Empire and Jesus at your party.
Yeah, it's
and Muhammad.
controversial a little bit, but hey, that's the point, though.
Too good, too good. Okay, so
But
now
we would have to lay down ground rules like, hey, no beefing. Everyone
Yeah,
talk
but-
outside
killing
of the
each other.
story.
that's what us girls try to do with you guys
No
every time we hang out.
crucifixions.
It doesn't work.
But like, I was even thinking like Genghis Khan or some shit. just to see.
I'm telling you, the further back you go, the more you lose me. Because like I don't think there's anything to have debates with these people.
It's not debates. It's
Or
more
not- it's
like
even
just to
watch.
ask what was up around that time. Why'd you do what you did? Like, I'm talking about if I get free reign of the questions I want to know and they're answering them legitly. You know what I mean?
You're putting them on a panel. Like you're not even having
Yeah, I
a
get what
dinner
you're
party with
saying.
them.
No, but I'm saying if we were to have a dinner party and they don't bullshit, but we're sitting there speaking freely
Yeah.
and telling the truth.
Yeah.
But I think
That's-
the answer is the same with the majority of them. It's all about power or money. It's why did you kill these people? Why did you start that war? Why did you do this? I don't know. I don't know. I never had them in a party, but
Exactly.
Let's just say you guys are having a conversation, not even about politics. I don't know what you would talk to him about, but you're like what you have experienced versus what he's experienced. I feel like you wouldn't even be able to have like a real conversation.
yeah,
You know,
100%.
like you would only be able to ask him a question and he would answer it, and that'd be the end of it. You know?
Yeah, all you could do is ask him questions about what you know about his
Well,
history.
how about this? How about when you ask your parents, or like I asked my dad, what was it like growing up? Mm-hmm. And he's explaining to me the story. I can't say, oh, well, I never experienced that. I don't understand where
Yeah,
you're coming from.
you're
He's
right.
explaining the time that he lived in and his situation.
I
His
just
experiences.
assume it was bad.
That's the
Yeah.
whole point.
Like,
Like, how,
I don't.
Good rebuttal. Good
Yeah, there you
rebuttal.
go.
But I still wouldn't want those people at my dinner party. And that's why it's not mine. That's why it's yours.
my dinner
And I
party.
hope you enjoy it. and
I didn't
hope they
invite
do
either
too.
of you, so don't trip.
I wish you wouldn't.
You're there for information, not for fun.
If I
Yeah.
invited Dre, he would come. If I said, hey,
If
I'm with
Washington and
Jesus,
Caesar was there,
I mean, I would come
I'm with Jesus
too.
and George Washington, bro. You coming? You would pull up.
We all
You'd pull
I
up.
would probably pull up.
can't deny that. Okay, so moving on from our fact check, and
I like that we just people are probably gonna listen to this and not watch, but we just synchronized the leg switch.
oh, you
Did
did?
we really?
That's cute
But
as
me and
hell.
Dre, hey, but I would invite Dre only because maybe the table's wobbling. And I need him
Oh,
to
by
fix
the,
it.
this is what your dad does. Via. Oh, by the way, can you come look at this?
Literally, every time Andre's like our go-to
20 minutes in.
handyman. Every time he's at our house, I'm not kidding. Literally every time we're like, Dre, there's that fan
Yeah,
over
I
there
feel
that's
bad
not
to do it, but you
working.
gotta do it, dude.
He does
Don't
it
be
every
so
time
handy.
too. Yeah, next.
How about now? Hey, the only reason we invited you today for the podcast is because my AC went out. I wanted you to take a look at it.
Well, that was before. Was that podcast with Beta when everybody was over here?
What
yeah.
about it?
And he FaceTimes me and he's like, we're going to put up this mirror behind us, you know, and what do I do, this and that. I tell him I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes telling him how to install it, everything. He's like, okay, I got it. And then I come here later, he's like, oh, by the way, come look at this. So
I was like, you want to come
never
do it
even
real quick?
touched
I was
it.
like, it'll take 5 minutes together. He's like, I already explained to you how to do it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I was like, but you're already here.
Okay, so moving on. How do we know Dre? How do you know Dre?
Go ahead, explain how we met.
Well, it's probably this, yeah.
Wait,
same
I have a
thing.
question. I have a question. Did you like Dre when you first met him?
We were good friends that whole weekend.
Yeah.
It was actually our trip to Panama. What was that, 2014 or something
Something like that. We became close quick. So initially when I met him, I thought like, damn, I'm probably not going to like him.
Okay.
But the reason I thought that is because your friends were getting on my nerves so bad. Krishnik.
Yeah, those are-
Krishnik and Ruben I knew, but like, you know, Ruben is Ruben. So Krishnik I didn't like. This guy's giving me attitude like I'm trying to steal his cat or some shit. Like, I don't know where that
so
came
mad.
from. So then initially, I'm like, okay, Dre's best friends with these guys. I'm not going to like any of them.
Yeah.
But then quickly, me and him became close, and then me and Kreshnik became close, and all of your friends. Like, I loved everybody.
Yeah, it's a hard
But
bunch to get with initially.
But
Yeah.
did you guys just meet each other through like Leon and Robert and
Well,
Through Nick, technically.
Nick set up that whole trip, and then I didn't see him until the day that we left. Remember, we met up at that coffee shop, and then yeah, we just became friends that whole weekend. And then after that, we always hung out here and there.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
together
you
that
guys
whole
went on a
weekend.
trip together. That's when you guys
Yeah, it
first
was
met.
Panama City
Spring
for
break.
spring break, 2014 or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
We were like messing around. Remember, like everyone's sleeping. It's like 4 a.m. and
Oh, we
we're
had
moving
pranks.
all the furniture, blocking everyone's doors.
We were the only
so they
ones
can't
who would
get
stay up. Everyone would go to bed, and we were just sitting out in the living room. So we took all the chairs, everything we could find, and we made barricades on every single door.
That's
the
fun.
bathroom
We would, like, take
doors,
the
the
couch,
bedroom
flip it.
doors, the balcony doors.
Just you two?
Just us
Just me
two.
and
And
him.
I remember Kreshnik was getting up to go to the bathroom, and we like quickly jumped into the bed, act like we were sleeping. And you hear him rustling around with the doors, and then all the chairs fall over. He's like, "What the hell?" Takes him like a minute to get out of the doorway with all the chairs. He turns the corner to go to the bathroom. He's like, "Oh my God, they did this door too!" And then when
That's
Nick woke
really
up,
funny.
everything, yeah, we had a blast.
Our
in
next
Panama.
group trip, we should pull one of those.
Yeah.
and-
Well, now
those
everyone's
prank-
gonna know, but we can still do it.
I know Dre because he played soccer with Robert. It's
Yeah.
not that interesting.
Is that how you guys became close?
Yeah, so I would go over, and then Fia and Beto would be there. That's how I knew him through Rob.
Nice.
And then I just would be the only one on Fia's side, try to help her out.
Really?
I literally mentioned that last night. That is so funny that you say that because Robert and Vanta, I love you guys, but you guys do hoe on me a lot. They were fighting with me about something, and then Liz said something, or I don't remember. We basically brought up how I'm always like getting yelled at, you know? And Liz is like, yeah, you guys definitely do yell at Fia a little bit more or something like that along those lines. And I was like, Liz and Dre are the only ones that ever stuck up for me. And then they were like, when does Dre stick up for you? I'm like, I was younger. Literally every time I was younger, Robert and Vanta would be yelling at me about something. I don't even know. And Dre would be like, well, nice. And try to like reason with them.
Oh, how the turntables.
I know. I know. We're at odds.
I don't like any lopsided
So
things.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I never
right?
knew that with Dre on meeting you guys. So you didn't even know Rob until soccer?
Yeah, I met Rob in freshman year of soccer. He was at Jeanette and I was at Davis. So we didn't hang out or anything like that because we just knew each other from soccer.
Yeah.
We were in different middle schools. But then 10th grade, I obviously knew him at Stevenson. We played together. And then we hung out a little bit more. But we never really hung out like that until freshman year of college.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's when me and Rob started hanging out like all the time. then.
Yeah, I feel
No
like the only
way.
time I ever saw you at my house while you guys were in high school was like the pasta parties and stuff.
Yeah, the soccer parties
Yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only
I
time.
just always pictured you guys being like friends from like 5th grade. You know?
No, that's his boy Bobby.
Yeah.
No, it's Leon, but Leon,
Leon, for sure.
Leon's since like 3 years old. But
That's wild.
okay, so I have a really fun conversation to talk about. So when I think about Dre, I think about geese, and the reason is
Oh my God.
because there's
What a
this
good-
long running joke kind of where Dre thinks he could be kill a goose.
Okay, so
Wait, what is it?
this originated up at our friend Jake's lake house, and I was up there with him and my buddy Jerome, and we see a family of geese, right? So there's 2 adult geese with like a bunch of little babies, and I don't know how we got onto it, but they said that if you jumped in the water and tried to attack them or kill them, they would kill you. Like if I had to fight for my life, I would have to kill 2 geese,
Okay.
you know, and would I be able to do it? And they think there's no chance.
Still to this day, they
To
think
this day, it's heavily debated, and I think that's ridiculous. Like, not even that it's me, but I think anybody could really do it. Maybe not Fia, she's a little short in the water.
I'm not really that good at swimming
Yeah.
either.
but
I
don't
feel
think
like you
that's
could
hard.
kill the geese.
I feel like you just put their neck in like a pretzel or something, you know, and they're done. Or
Grab
just hold
their-
them, put a U-turn in it, and
How big are their necks?
I don't know.
Can you not just
100%.
both of them like this?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Use them as floaties.
So that's
No geese have been harmed. Just want to say.
yeah. We don't have anything against geese.
We don't plan on fighting geese.
I do think you could kill
Thank you.
2 geese to save your own life. Aside from that, there was a TikTok that Amanda actually sent me and said you should ask Dre this when you have him on your podcast one day. And the question is, what's the largest animal you think you could beat with no weapons in a fight?
No weapons.
In a fight.
Oof.
What's like a big ass animal that's like soft?
Like just bare hand. I can't have anything.
No.
Like I can't even throw a rock.
You can use the resources around you, I guess.
no,
No?
because he'll
No.
like make a knife
Yeah,
or some
I
shit.
don't know.
He'll
Ship a
forge a
knife
knife out of some wood.
Okay, fine. Just your
Like a
hand.
cow would be a big animal or something. but
Just
I
your
don't know,
hands.
like,
Damn,
probably like a ant or something.
An ant.
come on, man. You'll kill a dog.
Well, I'm just saying you're not gonna. I can't even catch like a squirrel with no resources
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, but like think about the biggest animal and you're just in a ring with him and you have to fight him.
Oh, in the room. Oh my god. Who brought him in here?
Me.
Because I keep thinking of like what's big but like not dangerous.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
like not obviously not a bear, not like a hip. You can't
Okay,
kill a
so
hippo
like
with your bare hands. Hippo's neck is too
a
big.
flamingo. Tear that boy up.
A flamingo's not that big.
They're pretty
They're
big.
big.
Yeah.
Check how tall that is. That
I'm gonna
boy's, like,
check.
6
Taller than you,
foot.
Fia.
Well, no, a lot of things are taller than me, guys. So,
I'm gonna guess like 5.5 feet.
okay.
I'm gonna say 5.5 to like 6.5.
Okay, you guys are so. I mean, the height, yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's what we're talking
Okay,
about.
so but there are
Yes.
different types of flamingos. So, 3.6 to 4.9 feet average.
height.
Yeah, and then average weight is 4.4 to 8.3. Flamingos are not that big.
Pounds?
Are you thinking ostriches? Is that what you're thinking?
an
Ostrich.
ostrich.
Ostrich. There
I'd be
you go.
scared
yeah.
of
Is that what you're thinking
Yeah,
of?
yeah.
An ostrich would fuck you
I
up.
feel like an ostrich would fuck us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd be
I've never.
scared.
I know, but like, what do they do? Peck?
They peck, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that could be dangerous. But I'm fighting for my life.
It's
yeah,
true.
Good point. What who was riding? What movie was it where someone was
Yeah,
like
I
riding
know,
an ostrich?
that's literally the image I got in my head as well.
I don't know. I
movie
have
is
it like
that, or
so
show?
vividly in my brain, but I cannot think.
I
of
think
it.
it's like a silly, funny movie. I mean, it has to be.
I
Someone's
mean,
riding an ostrich.
It's Game of Thrones.
Imagine.
But I think that I couldn't beat anything. I have no strength and no will. I'm scared of everything too.
But you could beat up your dog.
I would
Oh,
never
yeah.
beat up my
You
dog.
would never beat him up, but if you had to.
Yeah, I
if
guess.
he like
Yeah, you're
turned
right.
evil,
If he was trying to like kill your family.
Yeah, I
Dark twist.
you'd still let him go. You'd be on his side.
I'd be like, go Archie, go Archie.
I don't approve, but I understand.
He is so cute. Lately, I've just been looking at him and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I was over the other day and it was just amazing how much more you guys love him than Max.
that is so
Oh, that's
fucking
so
rude.
fucked
That's
up.
fucked
Your
up.
mom admitted to it too.
Did
No.
she?
Yeah,
No, she didn't.
of course.
Max is my old dog. He passed away.
no.
I love him so much.
Max is a good dog, just not as
No.
loving.
Really?
The reason I think I connect with Archie more is because he likes me more than Max likes me. So we just connect on a deeper level, and he's very loving. Max, like if you picked him up, he always
It's a
was-
different kind of love.
Yeah, he was like, "Arr," you know. So they're just so
I
different.
think you guys are just like learning with the pets. You know, your first pet's like trial. And
Yeah.
error, you know,
Yeah,
You had
yeah.
that whole eye incident. And,
Oh my god, that was sad.
yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I used to want a dog so bad, but no.
No, you would never get one.
I never say never, but it's just like such an unnecessary
Responsibility.
responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's why I have a cat. No responsibility.
same here.
Literally food bowl,
easy.
litter, and that's it.
Okay, so you don't want to pick a animal? You really think it's an ostrich?
How big is an ostrich?
huge. I'm gonna say even taller than 6 feet. I'm gonna say like 8 feet.
Because that is what I was thinking.
I'm gonna say like 8 feet.
Yeah. When you guys said flamingo, I'm like, okay, you guys don't believe in yourselves. Okay, so the height is 6.9 to 9.2 feet,
9.2.
and then
I said the average literally.
from 140 to 320 pounds.
320 pounds
Yeah.
of
Dude.
ostrich?
Look at these
my
things.
God, dude, that's Those
I'm not going to
terrify
lie,
the
though.
fuck
How
out
big
of me.
is the room? Because I might have an advantage.
For what? Oh, if
if it were like in close corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'll put that down, but it's got to be on the weaker side of that range.
So 6 foot, 140?
140, yeah, I'll take a 6 foot 140.
Yeah, you could take a 6 foot 140.
The 320 was a different conversation.
Yeah. So
It's huge.
I'll
the
say
biggest
ostrich.
animal you can defeat in a fight is a 6 foot, 140 pound ostrich.
Ostrich.
It's the only animal I can think of because it's hard to think of an animal on the spot.
It really
Yeah,
is. If you
I
want to
know.
ponder on it and get me a text like throughout the week, and I can fact check it.
We'll fact check it yeah.
Next week.
People are gonna do me dirty on the comments.
Right?
you
They're
guys
gonna
ever
say
wa-
flamingo
You
question.
guys ever watch Birds? The movie Birds? Alfred Hitchcock?
No.
We watched it in like elementary school or some shit, and then my family and I went to Florida, and I was scared shitless of birds. I thought maybe one of you guys had watched it because I
Nope.
was scared of birds for like 10 years.
Birds are terrifying.
Not that I'm scared of them, but when I first came to America, I lived in Bronx. I was born in Albania, and I never saw a squirrel in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing squirrels in New York was like the craziest thing. Like
That's
as a
so
kid, just to
funny.
see these things run around, jump on trees. I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell are these things?
I never thought about that. There's no squirrels.
There's no
back
squirrels.
home?
No, because
No
it's all
way.
like rugged mountain.
What kind of
terrain.
animals do you see there?
Goats,
Dogs?
dogs.
Yeah, wild dogs.
Just
Cats.
like
wild
naturally,
cats.
I don't know what's there, but I think it's like goats and herd animals like cows.
Yeah.
and things like that.
Rabbits
pigs.
and shit like
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah.
There's no large animal. Like there's a national forest and stuff, but I don't know what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not something I'm trying to look into.
Is there beavers and shit over there, or you don't know?
Literally the only animals I saw in Montenegro were stray dogs, cows, and
You had to have seen cats.
my uncle's chicken. I didn't see cats.
No?
Oh, and I saw a turtle. That shit makes me so sad back there. There's so many of those stray dogs.
Yeah.
That's why I liked Albania, because they tag them all.
What they do? They went through a program because there used to be so many, and they started was that neutering them, or I
Yeah,
don't know what they
they
did. but
spay or
went
neuter
around
them,
and
yeah.
for all of them, so they can stop producing because reproducing because there's so many everywhere. So now the population's coming down like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they give them vaccines and stuff so that, because like all of them
I don't
have,
know if it was a vaccine. But
they
It's
all,
like 50-50. Half of them didn't want to get it. The other half.
it's their body. They're
It's
crazy.
really controversial over there right now.
They're all like tagged and stuff though, so you know like if they're neutered.
Do you
or-
remember that one
Nice.
that came back to the gate when we were walking back from the restaurant? Or was I with you guys then?
No, I think
I was
we were
like
with your
trying to feed
mom.
one for quite a... They'll follow you as far as you go, and just trying to get anything from you. But
Yeah.
I feel so bad for them because just coming the whole way and I'm like, dude, I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing with me.
No, we walked home with your mom that night, and Beata just sent me like a video from that entire experience when we were at your uncle's
Yeah.
restaurant and we walked home. I got so wine drunk that night.
Oh, me too.
Oh
Not
my
off wine.
god. I did not mean to. And then we slept in that hot ass room.
Well, you get back, so there's like, those wall units, the mini splits.
Yeah. Yep.
We only have one in the living room because we leave all the doors open and it kind of cools our whole
Yeah.
house. I completely forgot about it that they had nothing. So Beta, Dom, and Fia sleep in my old bedroom back home. They close the door, and it's like 90 degrees, humidity's up at
You
like...
think you're doing them a favor by
I-
giving them the bedroom?
Yeah.
and
They're,
you're
I
Robert,
completely forgot.
Robert and Endri are like, we'll sleep on the couch. Don't
And
worry
we'll
about it,
sleep
guys.
on the couch, and me and Rob sleep on the couch. We close the living room door. Me and Rob are fighting for blankets because we're freezing because it's so cold. We wake up the next morning, they're just beating sweat.
I literally
Oh,
thought this is
man.
the end of my life. Like, I'm going to die here. Especially when you're drunk, too. When you're drunk and you're that hot. Oh, my God. I was like,
I
nope.
feel so bad.
I have a serious question. Do you think you're the smartest in our group?
Ooh, good question.
No, like I have a lot of knowledge of like random shit.
Yeah.
Not gonna say like this. Like everyone's got their own profession, like and their own things. Like I'm not smarter than Dom in his own medical field or anything like that. But,
Okay.
like just basic things.
Yeah.
But overall,
Humble.
Sure.
Dre does have like random knowledge on shit. Like there's random things you wouldn't think anybody knows anything
Yeah, like
about. He
pointless
just
things
knows.
that like if I have an issue, like I look into it and I get like deep into the rabbit hole. Like I try to
Yeah.
understand everything about it and stuff. And like whether it's like your router goes out. Now I'm learning everything about this model, like boring ass stuff, just to like get that stuff out. But it's just random information.
Yeah.
that you just look into.
Yeah.
My problem is I'll look into shit, and even if it interests me, I'll like be like, oh wow, and like I'll go on down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But then I forget it.
Okay.
Like a week later, like even if it's like super interesting, I'll forget like
Yeah.
a week later. Specifics. I'll kind of remember the gist of it.
Yeah.
But
I'm like you too. I'm kind of like that. I look up everything. I Google everything. You should see my phone right now. There's so many tabs open just because if something comes to my mind that I don't know, I instantly need to know it. But I don't remember things like you do. I feel like maybe you just have good memory.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's like repetition, but it's also usually what I'm looking into, I'm like doing. So say like I had a problem with my car or like used to work on the motorcycle and stuff, and I would look into all those things, and then I had to physically do those things. So one, you're reading into it or watching a video or something, and then you actually have to
Act on
physically
it.
do it. And when you act on something, it's kind of easier to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. I guess
For sure.
that's like me with my camera and like learning all that stuff.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
you just have
exactly.
to.
Same
If you don't
thing.
do it, you won't
Like all
remember
this
it.
stuff you guys have, all the wiring, everything. Who would know how to hook this up? But you could watch a video and then you'd forget. But since you guys do it,
Yeah.
Now we know, and you wouldn't know, but if you did it once, you'd fucking remember. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, 165 plus. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Questions to prove that you aren't.
damn, so they're gonna be difficult.
Okay, so this one's pretty easy. What was the first day of the 20th century? Okay, what'd you put?
I put January 1st of.
Oh god,
Yeah.
No. Yeah, okay, you're not right.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Or
too?
1900. What am I saying? Yeah.
The 20th century, January 1st, 2000.
No. Of the 20th
The
century.
20th century.
1900.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wrong.
Is
you
it January-
changed it after you were already wrong.
I did. I was thinking of 1900, but it is 1900.
Yeah. Okay, so you put January 1st, 2000, and then you put.
I was thinking 90. I put 90 down. So you can mark me as wrong, but I was thinking 1900.
you just
Okay.
wrote it down wrong.
But that technically, I think, would be part of the 20th century.
But I'm at the end then.
Yeah, because it says here, the first day of the 20th century was January 1st, 1901. So 01.
really?
So not even
Oh,
1900.
so not even 1900.
So I was still in the 20th century, but I got the last day rather than the first day. is
You
what
got
you're
the
telling me.
last.
Possible day.
You got the first
The
day
first
of the
of
last
the
year.
last
Oh,
year.
the first day of the last year.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was 1901. I would have guessed 1900 as well. How many states made up the United States before Alaska and Hawaii joined? You can say
That's
it
kind
too.
of
Assuming
is that
they're
like a trick
yeah,
question?
assuming they're the
Is
last
this a
ones
trick
that
question,
joined.
or this is
No,
is
not
it
really.
Wait, 48.
48? Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
that's obvious.
What makes a square a square?
4 edges.
4 right angles.
Yeah, it's 4 equal sides. So neither of you were right, I guess.
You're saying 4 right angles
No, she's
are
right.
equal?
4 equal sides.
Yeah, it's 4 equal sides.
We're trying to be quick now. Let's write it down.
What is 384 rounded off to in the nearest tenth?
380.
380.
Correct. Good job, guys.
Looks like we're going to 6th grade, boy.
What are the 3 branches of the United States government? Okay, now let's say them. Executive, judicial, legislative.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, what city in the world was the first to be attacked by the atomic bomb?
I don't remember which one first. I'm going to say this one.
No.
No? Okay, then I'm going to change it.
I didn't see his. I put Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
You don't get to do
I guess
or.
I
Nagasaki
wrote
Sorry,
Hiroshima
first.
first.
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
I wrote it
I wrote Nagasaki first and then Hiroshima.
Yeah, it was
You know
Hiroshima.
what the bombs were called?
No.
Little Boy and Fat Boy, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's interesting.
So Little Boy was Hiroshima?
That you'd have to fact check, but one of them, yeah, because one was obviously smaller than the really big one. That's called Fat Boy.
Who paid for Christopher Columbus explorations?
Not sure.
Royal
Is it Spanish?
He's right.
Yeah, the Spanish royals.
I put the royal family. Hey, which royal family am I talking about?
Which one?
You know what? You're right. The Battle of Gettysburg was fought in which war?
Was it say Revolution?
Oh,
It's civil.
yes.
I erased
sucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
When I saw you wrote the revolution, I was like, fucking A, dude. Because I just take your word for that.
No,
Yeah,
because
right.
I assumed it was a civil. Or I wrote civil, but I'm like all the way up there. I didn't think the war came up.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Well, you might learn something from me, Dre.
Not
What else
so
we got?
smart. What was the name of the last queen of France?
Ooh, got me stumped.
I'm going to guess Shoshana.
What? Just came out. Is that a person?
That's a French name.
What'd you say?
Shoshana.
You guys,
Queen?
you
France
guys,
had a queen?
you guys should see the way
You don't know
Samir
where
is
that, you don't know
saying
where that
this name.
is from?
No.
Glorious Bastards. You know what I'm talking about.
I saw the movie like once. I
Really?
swear,
Only once?
yeah.
I love that movie, but I don't
love
remember that.
The girl that ran
Because
away.
it was a good movie, but
the girl that ran away. Shoshana or some shit.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's an intro to a movie as amazing as that movie.
I love
The
that
intro to
movie.
Inglourious Bastards is so good. When
The
he's
intro?
the intro to
Yeah.
the movie, when he's going into the house and they're all hiding and it's quiet as
Yeah.
fuck, and then like, oh my gosh.
That's where he yells the name when she's running away into the field. He's like, "Au revoir, Shoshana," or some shit.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
remember that?
no, I'm trying to remember if I can't.
Okay. Who commissioned the Lewis and Clark expedition?
gonna guess
You want me to guess? Okay,
You
hold
guess, I
on. Do
don't
you know the answer?
No.
What? What was the question? If Dre answered, I was ready. I was full ready to be like, yeah. Right? That's right.
Who commissioned the Lewis and Clark expedition?
The Lewis and Clark. Oh, I'm
throw
gonna
out a
guess NASA.
guess.
No,
You
it's
said-
like a person.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I
She
just.
said an individual.
But I'm thinking maybe it's like like the name.
Yeah.
was a
I'm just gonna
mission or
guess
some shit.
Roosevelt.
It was Jefferson.
Jefferson. Wait.
Way earlier.
Yeah. What did Lewis and Clark look for? I actually have no idea.
Were they just expanding out to the west? Is that you have the answer?
I don't.
Like, did they find like Hawaii or some shit?
Hawaii.
No, west, like I think just into
West. Oh, on
Western
land.
America,
Oh,
yeah.
on land. Okay.
Yeah. Where did the Olympic Games originate?
Germany.
No.
No. Damn. That's a good answer.
No.
Hold on.
it's-
Don't say.
Yeah.
The Soviet Union.
Way before. Isn't
Yeah?
it like the Greeks?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Isn't it the Greeks?
Dude, that's fucking
Greece.
stupid.
Yep.
Olympia.
Yep, Greece.
Yeah, I was thinking way off.
I said the Soviet Union.
I said Germany. I said before. You said so.
The main series of events in a story is called what?
Okay, it's not the plot. It's the. I don't know. It's. I got it on the tip of my tongue. It's like the evolution, but it's not it. That's not it, obviously. But it's like.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
The main series of events in a story is called a plot.
Is it really?
Yeah, the plot of a story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like. I don't know. Like the story beginning to end is not the
I
plot.
feel like there's so much. Like if you listen to this, it'd be like, oh man, these guys are dumb. How do you not know the plot?
Yeah.
But it's when you're throwing it out there, I don't have no idea. We went from first grade questions. To
I know.
Well, the way you
Story
asked
is-
that question, I took it like literally the story from beginning to end, like a series of events.
That's- yeah,
But it
Yeah.
leads. Isn't it like leading to the plot? Like the plot of the movie is the actual.
Are you thinking like the
section.
climax? Are you thinking
Series.
of
I'm thinking
climax?
of climax, so it is the plot.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the plot.
yeah.
Yeah, the plot is like the point.
build-up.
The point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
Who is the creator of the classic book characters Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
Oh my god.
That's so fucking simple. Oh my God, Adam.
Just Adam.
I'm trying to think of that white boy's name.
Yeah. I have no. I mean, I'm sure we've all.
You guys are gonna
known.
be like, how did I not say this?
That's- yeah.
It's Mark
unbelievable.
Twain.
Mark Twain.
I like. Okay, so when I read these, I'm like, would I know? Because I feel like I would know that.
That one you would know. I
Right?
feel like you would know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one specifically, but we should both know that.
Yeah.
Okay, what causes tides?
The moon.
Good job.
I literally did not say it because like what are
Or
we gonna
so
talk
they
about?
say.
Or
What are we
so-
gonna
Or
talk
so they
about?
tell us.
Wait, why? But
Why did you guess the moon though?
Because that's what that answer is on her phone.
It is.
That's why.
Do you believe that answer?
Wait, what? Do you not believe in the moon?
It has nothing to do with not believing in the moon. But they say the moon causes tides. How do you know that? I don't know what the fuck. I never looked into it.
Oh, okay.
That's my point.
I thought you had
Obviously, I
like
believe in the
a
moon. I can see it.
reason. I thought I thought you had like a reason
Could just
for
be
it.
like a light.
Could be a light. You never seen the dark side of the moon, have you? Have you ever seen the other side of the moon? No. Neither has anybody else.
What's the capital of France?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be Paris.
I doubt it. I'm gonna say
It's not Nice.
Venice.
That's Italy.
Is it? Oh my God, that's right. Hold on. No. It's not Paris. It's not Paris. It's like, what is it?
It is Paris.
Yeah.
So confident. It's not Paris. Not Paris.
What's the largest country by size?
Mother
Largest
Russia.
country by size?
Is it Mother Russia?
It's Mother Russia.
Mother Russia?
Where does Mother Russia come from?
I think it's honestly just like the pride in the country and like their socialist ways. Not to get political, but I think that's why. Like, do it for her. Do it for the country.
Oh, like do
Okay,
it for
wait a
Mother
minute.
Russia.
So why? So hold on. It's called Mother Russia,
They
or
call
is it
it-
like
No.
Greater Albania type thing? Is like
Yeah,
how we
like
say
that's
Greater
what-
Albania and they say Mother Russia?
Like they say, like do it for Mother Russia.
Yeah, it's like their thing,
okay.
you know, like just the
Like-
patriotism and whatnot.
Okay. Because Greater Albania is more so we think we have more land.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what Greater
yeah,
Albania.
yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking Mother Russia is like Russia thinks
It's
they have
along
more
those
land,
lines,
which they
I
do
feel,
too,
yeah,
but that's
yeah.
not why they call it Mother Russia.
Okay, that's really it.
We did pretty good.
Yeah,
We did pretty good.
I would say.
I don't think we did bad.
You know what would be
Sad or-
good? Like rapid fire questions.
Okay. Do you want me to look them up?
Okay, yeah, fuck it. We can do that.
Yeah.
now. What was the first game we played?
The controversies. Is that what we played?
No, did we? Yeah. Would you consider that a game?
We played like fun controversies. We talked about.
You're talking about your first podcast?
Yeah.
What
No, you
game
did the island thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like, see,
got
that's what
beef
I'm
to
saying.
pick with Samir, by the way.
Oh, do you?
So you think you're gonna survive on that island with Nita and Leon?
Yeah.
This is
Why not?
mind-boggling.
What kind of island? Now, how deep are we getting
Deserted
into this?
island. You got no rescue. You gotta live off the land.
Yeah, I feel like it. Yeah.
I would.
What?
I would
think
not.
so.
Is that
To
make
be
sure you're
honest, I
confident?
really wanted to pick you and Leon, but Nathan's my cousin, so I can't say bye to her.
100%. I feel bad because Nita got thrown in that mix.
If I had to be dead serious, obviously I would keep you on there. But Leon's my boy. You know what I mean? I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Drake can handle.
You heard my feel. I was working. I had to drop everything I was doing.
He left for the day. Okay, so let's pick one more boy to put in there. So for you to choose, Samir. So
For me
you,
to choose?
yeah. So we have Endri.
No, don't even include me. I want like 3 guys in there.
You
I
guys want to
to
both pick? You guys want to both pick then?
Oh my god, I want to give him a group of 3 too.
Okay, so we're gonna go Dennis. We're gonna keep Leon in there, and Robert.
Okay, that's for Dre, and then you're gonna.
That's
give me
actually
3?
really good. The only thing I was gonna do was switch Leon for Coney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fucked
I wanted to see what you.
up. Okay, so give him. You got those 3. The one Fia said.
Robert,
Rob.
Dennis, Leon. Okay, how about we
That's a
only
good
pick one person? Let's make it a little harder too. You have one person to survive on this island with. Who are you picking out of them 3?
Okay, I'm gonna do one by one. I think I'm gonna kick Leon out because I'm just not gonna have that argument with him trying to get up, dude. We got to do stuff. Sorry, Lee. Robert Dennis is good because like me and Rob would be completely fine. Like, but Dennis has got like that mentality where he'll do what he needs to do. You
that's
Like,
know?
right.
yeah.
So
He will be after it.
Yeah, I think I
every
would
day.
pick Dennis because he's not gonna sit in that situation. I think he would be my choice.
I
You
like that
guys will
choice.
flourish with Dennis.
Yeah,
think
we would
he
build our
will
own
be
town.
like-
He
Yeah.
got bumpers on deck. I'm building houses in the back. Dude, this city's gonna go.
You guys start a colony.
Dennis, Robert, Leon. Which one would I keep? Mm-hmm. Damn, that's tough, man. I love them all.
It's not about love. It's about survival.
I know. I don't know.
I love when friends are like scared to say something because they don't want to hurt each other's feelings.
I know.
It's just hard. They all bring something different to the table. For the most fun, I'd pick Rob to stay with.
Not the question.
Strength, you got Lee. And then Dennis, you got motivation. Dennis will motivate your ass. So I don't know. I kind of do need that kick in the ass for motivation, so I might pick Dennis as well. to
Okay.
keep.
Congrats, Dennis.
Yeah, I might pick Dennis. And
Winner.
I'll have fun with all 3.
Yeah.
So,
Let's do these rapid fire questions. So they're just random questions to spice up the day.
but these are for Dre. No thinking on these questions, Dre.
Okay.
No
That was
thinking.
they're gonna be bad then.
Ready? What's your favorite drink?
No thinking, God
Casamigos.
damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say a rock if I couldn't think.
A rock?
He's like, don't
Sand.
think. Casamigos.
Okay.
iPhone.
When are you most productive?
Evening.
Who is your inspiration and why?
My parents. I love them.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
What's your favorite number and why?
10. That was my jersey number for soccer.
Favorite cake flavor?
Ooh, it's gotta be cheesecake.
Cheesecake, wow. How do you start your day?
Coffee.
What subject were you worst at in school?
English?
What subject were you best at in school?
Math.
What advice would you give your young self?
Do you?
What scares you?
What scares me?
It doesn't have to be deep.
Snakes.
Okay, cats or dogs?
Drake keeps looking at me after he answers, like to see like if I approve.
Like reaction.
I'm like, hey. I keep looking at him like, hey.
Confirmation.
I'm like, you're good. Good answer. Good answer.
Cats.
Okay.
I love them both though. No hate.
Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Right here with you guys.
What would you change about yourself?
Be faster.
At what?
You're fast already.
Just running? Okay.
It's rapid fire. Go.
Okay, sorry. What's something you do not like doing?
Working.
Yeah, me either.
Hell
Yeah, I know. I heard the last podcast.
What's something you like doing?
Not
Working.
What's your favorite hobby?
Having fun.
No, that's not a hobby.
More specific. goddamn it.
Archery.
Archery.
This guy.
No, I'm going to argue with you on this because archery, you just picked that up. There's no way that's your favorite.
Honestly, it
But
is
it's your new favorite
so
hobby.
fun
Yeah.
shooting a bow.
Really?
Honestly, it is so fun.
Even
Which-
just for target practice.
like we should
and
all
shit?
go to next time we have everybody at my house. I'll tell Dom bring his bow and then we'll
Bet.
shoot him.
What is success for you?
Happiness.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Favorite food?
Cheesecake.
Favorite dessert?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Favorite food? We can say pizza.
Okay.
It's already stored in my head.
Favorite
kinda
dessert
hungry.
is cheesecake?
Yeah.
Really? I was going to think ice cream for you.
I love cheesecake.
I love
That's
ice cream.
probably my
I'm not
favorite dessert.
picky
too.
with anything though. Like I will cheesecake or
But you
ice
like
cream.
cheesecake
I'll-
ice
Plain
cream.
old cheesecake. I like regular old cheesecake.
Me too.
you know,
I don't
not
like all the crazy stuff on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Best fashion advice you've ever gotten.
Damn, that looks nice.
That's not advice.
What's the best compliment? Doesn't have to be rapid fire you've ever received.
Ooh, that's a nice question.
I don't know, because it's like almost like one of those things like, you know, guys will get a compliment once and they're good for the year. I feel like it's along those lines. So now I'm trying to think of the very few. I guess it's not even like compliment like appearance or anything. It's probably just
No,
a
yeah.
great job, you know, with work and the way you do all that. I guess. I don't know. Okay. This is a hard worker.
Okay, so I have a question for you. When people meet you and they feel like they're not going to like you at first, do you like kind of thrive off of that because you're kind of like, let me prove you wrong? Or do you not give a shit? Like you're like, they're
No,
going to
I
like
honestly
me.
don't care because I feel like if anybody really truly got to meet me, they would know that I'm not an
100%.
asshole like that. So
Yeah.
I really don't care, and I don't mind if I play like that villain card or like
Yeah.
be like that
And
annoying
he's the
guy
best
or
of us.
asshole at it.
He's the
So
best
like I
of
don't
us.
care.
He's right. When you get to know him, you
Yeah.
got nothing to like.
There's no beef.
Yeah.
But like I just love picking on people, you know? And I only pick on like my friends, you know, but
Yeah.
I love when people can take it and like give it back too. Like I don't mind at all being picked on. Like pick on me
Yeah.
as long as it's funny, I love it.
What would be like the breaking point? Like what's
I've never seen you get offended.
Yeah, you don't get
ever.
offended. He doesn't get offended.
I've never seen. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, like what's
Hit me? I don't know.
like okay, what could somebody say to you where
Well, I
you're,
mean like
where
a
you're like
random person or like one of my friends?
one of your
or-
friends?
I don't know. Because, like, obviously, if there were some harsh words, I don't think I would react a certain way because then I'd be like, all right, dude, something's going on with you.
Yeah.
Or if I'm drunk, then I might just fire back and say something else. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, even, like, you mentioned it before, like, we'll get at it in debates and stuff, and the next day it's like, whatever. You know,
Yeah,
like,
like
we
it
forget
didn't
as soon as
happen,
we
yeah.
go home. So, I don't know.
Okay. moving
Hopefully
on.
none of our friends are that mean.
but that's a hard question for him
It
to
is.
answer because he never gets offended.
Yeah, he
You know
doesn't.
what I mean?
Yeah. And it's annoying that you don't get offended either because sometimes I try to offend you.
Yeah,
and this
those
guy
are the
just has
worst.
Like,
not like
are
not
the
like
I know, but like that's what I'm thinking in my head. Okay,
I know it's so annoying. Not that I really try to offend you, but like when we argue, like it doesn't like it does not phase you. You're just like whatever.
it's
It like doesn't bother you at all.
Why should it?
It shouldn't. Well, I feel like if you argue with your friends, it should bother you just a little bit.
It does. I used to get mad. It's something I'm trying to work on. Is like just letting it go.
Go, yeah.
Like I remember like looking into politics, listening all the time. Like I used to love and able to talk about it all the time. Now, I don't want to talk about it at all.
Yeah.
With anybody, like at all.
Because that side will come out of you. You're saying
Not even
like,
that side, but like some people are just so ignorant in the things like they talk about. Like my biggest pet peeve is when somebody talks heavily about something they really don't understand. You know, they're just very passionate about. But just because you're passionate about something doesn't mean like
You're right.
You're just right about it.
Yeah.
You feel strongly about the situation. But I had a debate with Martin. This might be along the lines of conspiracy theories, but we were having talks about Tesla. Nikola Tesla.
Okay.
And how he created free energy and the government killed him, and they have free energy and they just won't give it to us. Like, what are you gonna say to this? You know, like,
Yeah.
That's conspiracy.
it is.
It's hard
but
to
like,
debate conspiracy.
so fixed on the set that, dude, it is there. 100% is there. It's just you just don't know. It's there. It's like, who are you to say these things? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I don't know that it's not there, how can you know that it's there? Like,
Yeah.
what way? Like, how can you confirm that either way? You can't.
right. It's that's why there's no winning
Yeah.
argument. It's no point in
There's no
those
winning argument
conversations.
because I'm on that conspiracy theory side. With the conspiracy theorists, you get what I'm saying? Because they think that way for a reason.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
get
why
what I'm
I
saying?
used to
Like,
love debating, and then I ran into other people too who speak like
Yeah.
that, and it's like, there's no point here at all.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
I used to really want to like know a lot about politics and just the world in general, and I still like look into it, but I felt like it consumed me so much for so long, and I like just got anxiety over it. So every time I would talk with anyone, I would like have discussions, but then they would turn into arguments, and it was just never.
yeah,
Really?
But you're a passionate person.
Yeah,
So
but
we got to bring
So-
this up because you guys, I thought you guys were going to talk about it on your first podcast, but I just talked to Fia about it. Do you remember when we were sitting outside of Miss Patch's early on when like you first started coming around, met the girls and stuff? We were talking about Trump, and then we brought up Obama, and Fia was like screaming at you.
At me.
Yeah.
Yes. In
Got
the
up.
kitchen. No, we were in the
No,
kitchen
we
at
were
that
outside
point,
in the
no?
garage. We were outside in the garage driveway mix. We were sitting out there. It was right outside of Miss Pat's. And I remember because she got up and she was screaming at the top of her lungs at you. And then you were just like, whatever, you know? Like, and then you guys, like, you were so heated that bit that took you, and you guys just went home for the day or
That's so
whatever.
embarrassing.
Really? I don't
And
even remember that.
I don't remember
really
that
don't.
either. I probably blacked out, honestly.
That was fun.
I am very passionate, but I also like just couldn't control my like self, you know?
I love debates, but I hate, and we do this a lot in our friend group, is we get into it and then people just try to prove that they're right and it changes the topic.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's
more.
I hate the
confirmation-
topic
yeah,
just
yeah.
switches on into like whatever like would fit what they were trying to argue
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
It's like,
Now you're arguing about something that wasn't
yeah,
even the main
like,
point.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right now, but not about what we were
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
earlier.
Oh my God, I hate that the most. What I hate is, let's say me and you are debating about something, Dre, and we can have that back and forth without yelling or getting mad, right?
Yeah.
But then the people on the outside, they're getting annoyed at it, and then they butt in and they sort of escalate it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Can
yeah.
I,
You get
as
what
an
I'm saying?
outsider, put input here? You guys think that you guys aren't raising your voices, but you are, and it's
We are.
It's like
Yeah. It's something I need to
fucking.
work on.
You haven't done it in a
Shift
while.
arm or the-
No, but it hasn't happened in a while.
I'm passionate about what I'm talking about.
But I feel like our group, we have matured a little bit with those like conversations because it really has not happened in a while. But as an outsider and as somebody who also has been on the inside, like everyone yells at all of the fucking time in our group.
Yeah.
But it has gotten better, and I haven't been a part of those conversations for a very long time.
I think
so
we all took a back seat to that shit.
yeah, because it's
You
just
know?
there's no
Took a backseat to Rifle River. I don't know what they were talking about over there. Remember, they got into like God and Jesus, and I was
You know
like,
what's
no,
funny?
no,
No, yeah,
no.
that
It's
was-
funny. They were like arguing the same
Same
thing.
thing.
And how
for the
much
most
that
part.
happens, I hate that.
It
You
happens
guys are
so
talking about the
much.
same
It
thing.
I wasn't
happens so
talking.
much.
No, you weren't. But I'm
Yeah, I
saying,
did.
like, in general, these conversations come around.
But I like listening to debates and those kind of arguments.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I've definitely turned into that person
The
who like
observer?
who likes to listen. Yeah, because really, you're not going to change anyone's mind ever. It's very hard to change somebody's opinion.
That's why
on
somebody has to
something.
be open in the conversation. If you start and you're not open, you're just trying to prove
Exactly.
your point.
Like, there's like this thing on a podcast I listen to where like if you're about to have a conversation with somebody, you ask like, do you want to dance? Like, do you actually want to go into this? Are you actually going to be open to this? Because if not, there's no point to have this conversation. Or ask, is there anything I could tell you that is going to change your mind? If they say no, then don't have the conversation
Yeah,
because
it's
there's no
pointless.
point to have that
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah, and it's
But
just
it's fun sometimes.
it can be fun.
I think it's good, and everybody should have conversation, but everybody has to be open-minded, and
Yeah.
everybody has to be intrigued to like learn something new.
Well, and like empathetic to the other person and how they're feeling and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it just has to, like, you just have to really respect the person across from you. And not that we don't respect each other, but like when we were younger, like it was just like all about being right, when now it's about like actually trying to understand what your friend thinks about something
Yeah.
and like
Right,
whatever.
right.
Like even me, like you guys know I have my like liberal views, but as you grow up you realize like there's no one right way to do
conservative.
anything.
Yeah.
I'm not conservative.
Once
I'm
you
not.
grow up.
No, I'm not conservative. I don't think I ever will be. But you grow up and you realize there's never
But
going to
you'll
be
pick and like you
a
can,
right
you
way.
don't have to be
One or
left
the
right.
other,
You
yeah.
can be,
yeah.
you can agree with 90% of
Oh,
one
yeah.
side and then be like, but this
Yeah.
specific topic,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm on the left.
And I think I've always been like,
It should be about topics. It shouldn't be about
It
left
shouldn't-
or right.
yeah,
or
it
red or
shouldn't be.
blue.
I feel like as a group we are kind of more open, but then when you start talking about it, you get pushed to that side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah, for
become
sure.
like you're more towards the middle, but then when we discuss it, we're kind of pushing you more towards that liberal side. You're pushing us more towards
exactly,
that
because
conservative
everyone
side.
wants to fight
And
the
then we're-
extreme when really, like, you don't need to fight the extreme. We probably feel the same way about the
Oh, yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's all just about being open, and that's the most annoying thing, and being empathetic too, because some people emotionally can't have the conversation, whatever it is,
Yeah.
whatever happened to them, so you
Yeah.
never know. So you do have to be empathetic in those reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is about being open in the conversation because it's pointless. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be a two-way street. And
Yeah.
I feel like podcasts help me grow into that because you listen to so many podcasts with so many different people and you're like, oh, like that perspective's interesting. Oh, that perspective's interesting. And like I said, there's just so many ways you can look at anything and there's no right way.
That's like one of the. That's actually really funny because like the past like 3 months, that's all I've been thinking about is like all about your perspective.
Yeah.
Whatever situation you're in, whatever it's work or whatever you're doing, it's literally all in your perspective. The way you see it, the way you're gonna react or the way you're gonna feel about something, and that's like been huge.
Yeah.
And that's your reality.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why you always have to like stay positive and look at it in the best way that you can. Because then if you're like, all right, I gotta get up, I gotta go to work, I gotta run the errands, I gotta go to the bank, I gotta get gas, like just negative
But
nonstop.
you could, and it's
I
funny
feel like
because
that's bad.
yeah, you're right, 100%. Because everything you just said, you could literally be like, "Oh yeah, like I'm gonna go to work, stop at the bank, go get
Exactly.
gas,
Flip
go
it.
home."
Yeah.
Same
relax."
exact conversation
Like,
with
but
two
just
different
tone.
yeah,
different tone.
and it could change your entire day.
100%.
And then you
yeah.
come home after work, you're tired, and then you're like mad at your wife for some reason, or the
Yeah.
opposite. Then
That's
you're
so
happy as
true.
heck,
I get
you
so
know?
mad at neglect. No,
Or like the opposite, you're just happy, but like your energy will carry you
But
off
no,
into
you're right.
other people.
Yeah.
like sometimes you have fun, like running errands.
There was this one time where I was like, holy crap, like one happy person really can make anybody else like feel better about their day or themselves.
yeah.
So it was like 2 years ago, we were having the feast and I was at Vincent Joe's and I was talking to Banta on the phone. I was just having the best experience at Vincent Joe's. I go inside, there's a bouquet of flowers that are gorgeous, $10. I'm like, oh my God, what a steal. Like I'm just having the best time shopping right now. So I'm in a good mood and Banta's like in my AirPod and I'm talking to her and we're just making each other laugh and I'm just like just truly just smiling by myself while I'm pushing the cart. I had a good interaction with the lady at the cake or at the cake place. And then the cash out was awesome. Like she was so nice to me. We were talking and blah, blah, blah. And then I walk out and I'm just smiling, cheesing for no reason. I just went to the store. And this lady's like, oh my God, have a great day. I haven't seen a smile like that in so long. Randomly.
Really?
Walking. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I went home. I'm like, you guys, best day ever. Like, just like so happy. And then
And you
like,
were just at Vincent Joe's. Like, who gives a shit?
yeah,
You go twice a
yeah.
week.
And I was
probably.
like, damn, like just that little
It's those little things, those little
experience.
interactions, you know?
Yeah.
Like I used to work at Vincent Joe's, and I remember people would come up, and some people would be like the nicest, sweetest people, like take their time, even though we got 30 people waiting. They're patient. And then other people are the complete opposite. Well, I've been waiting this long. Well, why don't you get this? Well, I don't want that. I want something clean. Like, understand the situation, you know, like the world doesn't revolve around you. There's all these other people here, you know, and like
Yeah.
it just kills your energy too.
Yeah.
If you got a bad vibe with somebody. it's
That's
like,
entitlement that we were talking about last episode.
Oh yeah.
Just people think
I
that,
was
like-
agreeing that 100%.
like, people-
Americans are the most entitled.
Yeah, you
people.
just think that there are so many other people in the world. It's not about you. Like people
Yeah.
are here to do their job. People are here to buy their groceries. This life does not revolve around you, so you don't get to act like it does. And it's so annoying when people do and get pissed at the person behind the deli who's taking their
There's
time.
no- yeah.
Like he really does not have control over
Literally.
what you feel. Like this, like how you react to something is what the outcome is going to be. You know, like your reaction to everything is just like so important. And I feel like personally, I've like grown in that. And like if I'm stuck in traffic, like whatever, I'm stuck in traffic. What am I gonna do?
I was pissed today on the way here.
Yeah,
The
like
traffic is the worst.
it's the worst. It
is
really
the
is.
worst.
But I haven't gotten mad in traffic for like over 2 years. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Like I have not, because I was just like, I cannot do anything other than sit here.
That's true.
Like I'm gonna listen to music. I'm gonna listen to podcasts. I'm gonna do something out. You know, like yeah, does it suck? Yes, but maybe
But
I'm
what
in.
else the hell are you gonna do? You're gonna be stuck in traffic. Like,
Like,
there's nothing.
Yeah,
out of
like
your
why
control.
am I gonna make my day worse? Go home.
For no-
traffic,
yeah.
Like
yeah.
okay,
You gotta
now
forget
like when
about
I get
it,
home,
yeah.
I'm like shit. Yes, I'm home. Like instead of like finally I'm home. You know, like there's like
Yeah.
just like flip the side and like flip the story around really for
I
yourself.
was at the roundabout today by my house, and as I was going out to get on 53 to go north, This guy just flew, old man, just not even paying attention, just flew, didn't even like regard me. And I always watch that roundabout because
So
that
bad.
roundabaut is
That's
the
number
worst
one
in
spot.
Michigan.
That's the
yeah.
number one spot.
Yeah.
Most accidents.
I've
that
seen a
roundabout.
lady go
18 and a
around
half.
that roundabout 3 times before.
Shut
Three
up.
times.
I hope in the center lane.
I
hope in the one
don't-
closest to the
It was like
curb.
in the middle lane.
Okay, good.
But like, what would you think? Like, you think there's an exit? Like, you see it's a circle. You
Yeah.
gotta get out somewhere.
Yeah.
You know. But like today, that guy just cut me across, and if I wasn't paying attention, he would have probably hit me. So I braked, but I was so furious and slamming the horn, and then as soon as he passed, and you gotta let it go. 'Cause
Yeah.
Am I gonna
You
get
did?
mad?
You did?
I did. I let it.
You
I
honked the
did
horn?
slam
Yeah.
the horn.
Yeah.
I was like, this
Yeah.
effing cussing
I mean,
and
it's
stuff,
you're
but then
human.
get mad.
Like there's times where you have to like react. You can't just like not like. I would probably do the same thing. You're gonna get mad at that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like be happy all the time. That's
no,
no,
But
that's
I
like
haven't
a
thought about it since we just
right.
brought
Like,
it up now.
but you have to let
Yeah.
things go. Like
Yeah.
things should be. You should be able to like let things fall off your shoulders that aren't going to be crucial to your livelihood or your you know.
On the same token, though, how you said like you honked the horn or whatever, because obviously he did something stupid, right?
Yeah.
But do you ever, like someone does something stupid, like, and they know it, but you don't honk your horn, and then like you kind of pass them and don't look over, and then they think, and you know they're looking because they know they did something wrong, but you show that you're not fazed by it at all.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking like, oh, they're probably happy that like I'm not pissed
Yes.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
You ever feel
if
that
they
way?
know, like, if that guy would have went by, but sorry, like that, I'd be like, that's all right.
Yeah.
you know, like that's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
As long
yeah.
as you know what you did.
I actually
Don't worry about it. You're good. dog.
I intentionally do that. If it's not something where I'm like it's gonna put me in danger, I'm just like, it's fine. Like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. Because I know that when I do stupid shit, I'm like, oh fuck. Like
It happens.
I know
It
that was
happens.
bad.
Thank God I got tinted windows and just look at.
Wait, I have one more question for you guys.
Cool.
What's your spirit animal?
Good one.
Eagle. Bald eagle.
I don't know,
A
lion or
bald one?
tiger. I've always loved those two.
Pick one. They're both separate
You know what
animals.
my favorite animal was always growing up? A cheetah. That was my favorite animal.
I could see that being your spirit animal actually, because
I
they're
could
like
see that being your nickname.
My nickname growing up was Tornado.
It's far from.
From my neighbor, from Johnny's mom.
why? Because you're fast
You know,
or
because
what?
I'd go in their house and
Wreck
fucking tear
everything.
everything
Oh
up.
my god.
Even though, like, you're just a kid. You're a little, I was a little
Yeah.
hyper and shit. And I think I broke maybe like 2 things in their house.
Oh my
But they
gosh.
make it seem like I broke maybe like 20 things.
Yeah.
That was
Maybe I'm
me,
wrong.
too.
Maybe I did break that many things, but
Were
they
you
called
like
me
running
Tornado.
around and stuff, like through?
I'll
the
just be all
house?
over the place. Like they'd be like I'd be in one room, and then a second later I'm in the opposite end of the house.
Dude, if I
I'd
was,
go, yeah.
if I had my kids' friends over and that kid was doing that, I'd be like, get this kid out of my house right now.
But I knew him from when I was 4 and he was 3. So
Yeah.
I'm
You're
at
like
their house for
family.
4 or 5. Yeah, we're like family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so cheetah. You want to pick
I'll
cheetah?
go with cheetah.
Lion.
Okay. Mine's an elephant.
Elephant.
I like
That's a
elephants.
good one.
Yeah.
I like elephants. Those are good, really good luck, huh?
I don't know.
Elephants are really good luck.
Are they?
That's what they say.
They
I
look
think it's like a
so
Chinese
gentle,
thing.
but they're also like scary. Because you ever see those guys who do all like the tricks with the trunks and
Yeah.
stuff? They flip
Yeah.
them and stuff, and then on here or there you hear a story where this elephant smashed their head or
Yeah.
something because they're doing like they're putting their head on a piece of wood and then the elephant's got
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
know.
That's why I pick them because they're pretty gentle creatures, and then I feel like I'm small, so like that kind of is part of the gentle part. But like
They'll be
I
scared
can,
of you though.
but I can be like scary, you know. And like sometimes I don't like even as Nicolette our girls' nights, like I don't talk. Like there's times where I'm just like very
Is
quiet,
that true?
and then there's times where I can be like very outspoken.
We
And,
have
Nicolette
never
nodded
seen these
yes, that
signs.
is
What are
true.
these
yeah,
signs?
you never have
Very
witnessed.
aired.
Yeah, you guys. I don't know why you guys get me talking.
I'm scared of circuses.
I don't like them. I don't like circuses
They
or
are
zoos.
freaky.
Them
You don't like
motherfuckers are
zoos?
freaky.
Why?
I just
Just
Feel
because the
bad?
animal treatment?
not even animal I just feel bad. I like when I see a polar bear in Detroit, Michigan. I'm like, what's he doing here? You know. But if it's like a
How do you
rehabilitation,
get here?
if it's like a rehabilitation type of thing, I'm okay with it. But I don't know. They just make me feel not good
Uneasy
inside.
a little bit,
Uneasy,
huh?
not good
Yeah.
inside. Yeah. I haven't been to a zoo in a very long time.
Yeah.
You know what's a really cool bucket list thing though, regarding the elephant, is the safari. How cool would it be to go to Africa and then
So
see
sick.
all that?
So sick.
That's
Did you
definitely
ever do
some-
it on the VR, on the Oculus?
No, you can
Dude,
do it.
What? They take you through the whole safari.
No,
You're on like a little canoe,
I'm
and
yeah,
they're taking you through. Like,
firing that boy
you
up
look
tonight.
over and you
It's
think
alive,
you're
but-
like floating on grass because like all the tall grasses in the marsh and
Yeah.
shit like that. Dude, it's fucking wild.
Have you seen that video when they go through the tall grass and that lion comes out of the tall grass and like
I don't think
swipes
I
at a
saw
guy.
that one.
Oh my
no.
God.
It's out of nowhere. It's crazy. Even sitting in the car, have you seen the videos where the cheetah
Yeah,
comes
they're, like,
up and,
chasing
like,
them.
just chilling on top, like
I
of
saw
their
that one.
opening.
Ew,
because he
ew,
wants to
ew.
get shade and he's just hot. He's like, but he's just chilling.
No.
Yeah, that one's sweet.
That
That's
would
a
be
badass video.
terrifying though. Like you're literally 2 feet away. From
I'm the type of
cheetah.
person where like I don't want to fuck with Mother Nature, like at all. Like whether it's
Yeah,
the
that's
I don't
good.
I don't go in the ocean because I'm like
Yeah, but
Nope.
you're just
I don't want to touch those animals. I don't want to like I just want to leave things where they're supposed to be. Let them be. Like
Good.
I don't want.
yeah, but I think going through a safari, we're part of Mother Nature though.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's a good point. But I don't want to fuck with a
Right?
lion.
Yeah, 100%.
granted,
Yeah.
it's their territory. They're the alpha.
Yeah.
You know, like the lions and shit like that. But
I think that's really.
I get
cool
what
to
you're
do
saying.
that.
Like with a car, you're kind of messing up the ecosystem type shit.
Yeah. I'm not saying that for like as a green life person. Like not that. I just like
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Like if somebody had like a really cool like pet python or something, like I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with that.
Yeah.
Like everyone's heard that story about the lady who had a pet python and hasn't ate in like weeks or months, and then she goes and gets it checked out. It's like, oh, they're just building up an appetite to eat you.
Really?
no.
You never heard that? That's like
What?
I know this has to be
That
like
is freaky.
I've heard
as
that from
fuck.
so many people, but yeah. So the story is that the snake sleeps in the bed with the woman. It's like a python. It's huge. It's massive, and it hasn't eaten in like weeks. She throws like whatever they eat, rabbits or whatnot at it, and it hasn't eaten in so long. So she goes and gets checked out, and the vet says it's building up an appetite to eat you.
Whoa.
I
Fucking
hate that.
snakes freak me out.
How you gonna sleep in bed with a snake? Leave a python.
that
Oh,
could go
Nicolette does.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, respect.
That was a good one.
Respect.
That was good.
This podcast ain't gonna
I
last
couldn't
too
let it
long.
go. I could not let that
like
go.
that.
It was too good. No,
But
but
yeah,
We should ask Nicolette
Yeah.
what it's like.
yeah, she'll know. Fact check for
Nicolette,
next
get over
week.
when's she gonna be on the podcast? She's like, I've been here the whole time,
I
taking
don't
care of
want to.
everything.
I don't want to bring her up because that's like bias.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
No,
You
we
gotta-
can have her on. It's an easy one. You
Yeah,
know, she's here
she's here
anyway.
anyways.
We'll be like, okay, Nicolette, go change the camera while she's sitting
Let her
down.
set everything up.
Dude, that python shit is scary, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I don't mess with snakes. That's like one fear I've always had. When we were in like 4th grade or 3rd grade, you know, they come in with like the animals and all that. Somebody had a python, and we put our tables in like in a circle, and he put it on. Dude, this thing had to be like 4 or 5 inches round.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
huge. And it was just crawling around in a circle on our table, and you could just see like the skeleton of like the scales moving, and it was just like the freakiest thing. And then just seeing its eyes with that
no.
little tongue,
Oh.
just like freaking what's the snake's name in Harry Potter?
Oh, fuck, I just...
Slytherin.
No.
No,
The snake?
the actual
God.
snake. Yeah.
Come on, Fia.
I know. I literally just watched it, and
Girl.
I have to look it up now.
But like when Snape is sitting there at the end.
The one Harry Potter talks to?
No.
No, it's Voldemort's.
Nagini.
Nagini. Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Nagini. I would have never got that.
Yeah, I would have. I literally
I
knew
just
it
don't
yesterday.
slithering like.
Yeah, and the way they eat things like whole,
Yeah.
don't feel good about that.
And it's like they don't have to be like crazy but like vicious. Like they just wrap around you and wait for you to exhale, then they get a little tighter. They wait for you to exhale again when you're breathing, and then they get a little tighter and a little tighter and a little tighter, and then just wait for you to die, and then they just
Someone's done their research.
I find them
I
so
heard
like
that. I knew
fascinating. I love them. That I think they're fascinating, but exactly what you said, stay the hell away from
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Wow.
They're terrified of me.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, dude.
I think.
It was really good.
Thanks for being on. That was really
Thank
fun.
you, Dre.
Thank
Great
you
guest.
guys. Conversation was amazing.
It was really good.
That was really fun, actually.
What do you think? What do you think of the setup? And
Oh, it's very
comfortable and
professional. I
shit?
love it. Yeah. I had a lot of room up to you to the green pillow. It was good.
Wait, have you listened to every episode?
Okay, I listened to the first one, and then last one, and the one before that was just betas.
Okay.
I think.
damn, that's not nice.
I've been busy.
That's
very,
okay.
Very much not nice.
That's all
Well, I'm
right.
being honest.
That's all right.
That's
Hell
what we
yeah, I
want.
listened to every single one.
Are you gonna listen to this one, or do you think like because you were in it, probably not?
You're gonna listen.
I'll listen just to see like what you cut out and whatnot.
Yeah.
Judge you on that.
Yeah.
I have no part. This is me never saying anything. It's just you two talking.
Right. I'm like, just for that comment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
dokie.
thank you, Dre, man. You
Thanks
killed
for
it.
coming.
Honestly,
Thank
it
you
was
for having
awesome.
me, guys. Good
Alrighty.
time.
Till next time.
Now we're gonna get to football. Bills versus Rams.
Can we
Not
get a
to put a
prediction
timestamp
real
on it.
quick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. Good
Yeah.
job. Who do you think?
You would want to pick the Super Bowl champs. I think the Bills got too much energy.
Today?
Yeah, I think they got.
I got the Rams, baby.
Really?
Stafford.
Rams, Bills.
I'm rooting for Stafford, but I think the Bills are gonna take it.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
would.
I'll root for. I like Stafford. I never hated him.
Okay, but which team do you like better?
I probably like the Rams better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you got the Bills.
I like Josh Allen though. He's good.
I like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
The fact that Dom loves Josh Allen so much,
I think he loves him.
It
even
makes
more
me not
'cause
like
he
him that
rode
much.
with him from the beginning,
Yeah.
and he just like makes it abundantly clear every time that I liked him before anybody else did.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
He loves him so much that it makes me not want to root for him. Even though I liked him.
But
I
I
liked
like
Josh Allen
that.
from the beginning.
somebody has to be an antagonist.
Exactly.
You know.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
Got to do it. Can't all be rooting for the same motherfucker.
That's why when you guys said in the last podcast where everybody orders a meal and everybody gets the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know that used to be like tradition, but like I would purposely get something different.
Yeah.
And
but,
not even that like I want to try it and then I'll try some of yours. Like I just
yeah,
try something
but so
different.
you would get something different even if you didn't really want.
No. You sat down at a restaurant.
Like if
You
I
sit-
had a cheeseburger and then you get a cheeseburger and everybody gets a cheeseburger, be like, yeah, maybe, but I kind of want to get something different. Just try it,
here.
see what it looks like.
You sit down. Everyone gets a menu. You look and you decide in your own head, I'm going to get a cheeseburger. Then the waiter comes, asks Fia, what would you like to eat? She says cheeseburger. Waiter asks me, cheeseburger. Waiter asks you, you're changing it?
I'd probably change it. Not every time, but a lot of times I'll probably
You
change
might be
it.
like,
Just get
"Ah."
something different.
Yeah, okay.
And is it okay, but do you feel like maybe you should work on that because you're going to change it just because somebody else is getting the same thing?
Well, here's the thing, especially like with food, I am not picky. I don't care at all. Like I will literally eat anything on a menu.
So there's never okay, so say you're craving this thing.
That might be
That's
different.
the thing is like I'm never craving. Like the
What?
only time I'm craving is like when you're drunk or like high late at night. You're like I'm gonna go get Taco Bell or I'm gonna go get ice cream. Okay, like I probably wouldn't change my answer with ice cream. That's something I would crave.
Dessert?
You're right. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
something I would keep. Like if we all went to Irma's right now, and you said strawberry explosion and you said strawberry explosion, I'm getting a fucking strawberry explosion.
I wouldn't change mine ever. If I want something, I'm just going to get it.
I wouldn't change it either, but I would, like how you said,
But I wonder if, like-
sometimes think like,
Yeah. But I wonder if like
get cheeseburgers.
subconsciously like I do cuz now that I'm thinking about it.
But like I literally am like I don't care at all for food. Like I love food, but like I'm the least picky. Like you talk about like restaurants. If you said let's go eat somewhere at a restaurant, I honestly would have zero input.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
okay.
Well, now again, goodbye.
don't ask me.
Now again, thank you, Drake.
Okay, thanks. See
All
ya.
right.